forecasting method? How did you forecast it?
We were given a list of tools that the customers required, and it was forecasted by the rate of our machines and employees to create those tools. And from that, once we got that metric, we were able to come out with a distribution schedule for the equipment.
Okay, and then so how many customers did you serve while working over here?
This was one direct the direct customer, the third largest oil and gas service provider in the world.
Okay, and so that was your direct customer basically.
Yes.
Anything else again you would like to add to this experience? Any incident or anything that you think should be highlighted in your resume for this, other than of course
Um,
the metrics you already shared with me?
no, it's just that I did indeed write the contract that got passed by our legal department, and it was the largest contract that an end user specialist had ever brought to the company before.
Okay, okay. So let's move on to the next one, which is shale flow specialties, where you were the site manager. Um, you guys this as well in your resume?
So I put this on my resume. I was responsible for as many as 12 to 15 people at once in an oil and gas services capacity.
Okay,
And
and
I
you have
believe,
met
yeah, on my
right.
resume, I've mentioned a lot of technical data as to how I helped the company.
Okay, so I would like to know a bit of background of this data. Like you said that you increased labor efficiency by 80% over 5 months. What did you do to increase the labor efficiency?
I changed the scheduling of the teams. I worked projects in a different order other than they were coming in. It was I basically streamlined the project order flow as well as the team members' time and their efficiency, giving me the ability to increase our efficiency over 80%.
So, was it like a shift-based service, like overtime? You had overtime as well, or it was a
Correct. And
regular?
it was a reduction in overtime and all of these things. Correct.
So, why was people being given a lot of overtime before you reduce this?
Working in oil and gas, it's a 24/7, 365 business. So we always have to be available to service our customers. And so my job was to make sure that we minimize the amount of overtime, that when we were working, we were preparing for what our customers may need before we had to come back and set it up during overtime.
Okay, and how many people were there that you were handling? You said like you had
Tw-
12,
12 to
13 people.
50, 12 to 15. Yes.
So it was like 24/7 job that they had to work, and you arranged like shifts to reduce this overtime part, right?
Correct.
Okay, again, it's more of schedule management and then giving. So when people were doing when people usually do a lot of overtime, because I've been there as well. So they are usually very, I used to be very unhappy as well during that overtime part. So what did you do something to like boost their courage or morale or any activities that you planned during this time to
Sure, of
reduce the
course.
stress?
I always highlighted employees' good work with days off, extra days of rest. In the oil field, the work was very physical, so days off with pay was really the most gracious thing that I could give to them.
So, did you have to negotiate with management, like giving off with pay, or was it a policy?
No, it was my decision as a site operations manager.
Okay, did you face a lot of resistance from management, or how did you allocate the money for like giving days off with pay?
Our employees, we had a budget for the number of employees that we would have each week. They would rotate in and out they were on a rotational schedule. So by reducing the overtime, I was able to allocate more of the budget towards some of their time off and allowing them to have some time off with
Okay,
pay.
that's really nice to hear. Having a boss that pays you when there's an off day, it's like a blessing, seriously. So and then you talk about like generated new accounts and monthly sales growth over 10% over 5 months. So when you say generated new accounts, so can you let me know what kind of accounts or did you generate?
Sure. We established relationships with large oil field service customers, and we provided services to them on an as-needed basis. So I got more contracts in the hands of the company.
Okay. So, anything else again from this role?
No, that's everything in detail.
Okay, great. Thank you. So, moving on to the last experience that is in your resume is Gulf Stream Services. You were operations manager over there in started in March 2013. So, please tell me a bit about this. वैसे तो it's already although it's written over there, but if you can like give me an overview and about the best parts of this job role.
Sure. So similar to Shale Flow Specialties, it was also an oil and gas service company. And the best part about the role was being able to I was given the opportunity to build my own facility. I was given a budget and a timeline, hire out the team, as well as work with our pre-existing teams at corporate to develop sales relationships in the area that I was opening up a site.
Okay, so you developed your own facility. So, what was this facility about? What did it do? What did it have?
This facility serviced oil and gas clients from a to assisted them in their fracking needs. So we also ran 24/7.
Okay, so what were the, again, were you leading some team members in this as well when you created a facility?
Yes, this was upwards of 20 people.
Okay, and again, I'm sure there was the same things about shift management and overtime management as well.
Correct.
Okay, and how did you handle them for this experience?
Well, again, just like Shale Flow Specialties, I handled it. Again by bringing as much as I could to the morale of the crew because they were the backbone of everything that we worked for. So by being able again to reduce the amount of time they had to work late or overtime, I was able to give them time off.
Okay. And any significant challenge that you faced in managing the facility with even external customers or anything like that?
There were deadlines that would come up overnight, but with the right team effort and communication, we always managed to meet those deadlines, no matter how difficult they were.
So, okay, so basically you focused on collaboration, so that helped you solve and meet other deadlines as well. Okay.
Absolutely.
Uh, uh, were you like the sole in charge of that facility, or did you have to
Correct.
report to the management level as well?
No, I was sole in charge of
Sorry.
that facility.
Okay, so how did you track the performance of employees, or how did you manage the performance of employees? Were there some reporting system or
We had
something
a
like this?
yeah a reporting system that we would excuse me, um, perform reviews twice a year, semi-annually, where we went over work with the employees and evaluations, and they perform the same on myself and other members of the staff.
Okay, so that is again good to hear. And have you I don't have many questions to ask about this experience. If you have anything to add, please feel free to add.
That's
Because
everything.
it's
Thank you.
okay. So just a general question. Are you comfortable with using technology tools or for measuring metrics or data analytics?
Yes.
Any tool you're familiar with? Can you please explain about that?
Sure. Facebook analytics, Twitter analytics, tools such as Asana, Task Manager, Slack, communications tools, Salesforce.com is a big one.
Okay, okay.
Man,
Okay, right. Please go on.
I don't know that's everything.
Okay, so I saw your the job listings that you sent, and I saw that some of them were like in California and other places as well, and it had also travel involved as well. So, will you relocate to that area wherever you will? Basically, are you willing to relocate?
Yes,
Okay, so you have no issues with relocation.
correct.
Okay, great, thank you. I've seen your education. It's pretty good. I also like going on Coursera and learning a lot about these things. So I'm going to mention both of these certificates because they actually lay the foundation for your blockchain part as well. Also, I will mention your bachelor's of art. And do I need to mention political science specifically, or I can just mention bachelor's of art?
Political science specifically as well, just because people often ask.
Okay, so okay. And I think that's pretty much from my side. Anything you would like to ask generally about the
So
process and right?
yeah,
Yeah.
so from here, what are the next steps?
The next steps are these that I've already created a skeleton of your resume. So I will take these stories and convert them into nice bullets and good paragraphs for you. And it will take about 7 days for us to that is our turnaround time. It takes 7 days for us to share your two resumes with you.
Okay, terrific. And if you have any questions, I imagine you'll reach out to me via email.
Uh, Yeah, I will definitely do that. Just remember another question about your venture. So, this venture of yours, how many employees do you have?
It's just myself.
Oh, okay. So you are working as a freelancer. Freelancer of course.
Cor- correct.
Okay. 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 Thank you, Benjamin. It was really nice talking to you. I'm going to start working on your resume and good luck.
Thank you very much. You have a good day.
Thank you. Same to you. Bye bye.
Goodbye. Bye bye.